So Prime Minister Giorgio Meloni, if I pronounce her name correctly, Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister of Italy, correctly, and I commend her political decision making, says that she's prioritizing her relationship with the United States over the European Union. And this is on a number of issues when it comes to economics, as far as trade negotiations, things like that. When it comes to policy with regard to Ukraine, Italy says that it will not be involved in that war, as wishes of the United States. And this is actually really smart and the correct thing to do for Italy. The European Union should not even exist. It exists because of NATO, because the United States puts all these countries militarily on the same side and they don't have to compete with each other. And that allows for them to, it's a political project more than anything. And Italy got in there because obviously there's globalists in Italy. The thought was this is supposed to be good for the Italian economy. It has not. They've lost a lot of their manufacturing base. They've lost a lot of their population. There's a diaspora in Europe. A lot of a lot of Italians moved to Germany for work. So for Meloni to side with the United States is absolutely the correct move. The European Union is probably not long for this world anyway. Back in the 2008 crisis, the financial crisis, Europe took a long time to get out of that recession, even with cooked numbers, than the United States. It took us a few years. It took them the better part of a decade. And that's just because you're dealing with individual countries. You got the same currency, different fiscal policies. It's a basket case. But for Italy to have, hopefully, so to speak, 1 foot out the door of the European Union is actually probably the smart thing to do. And Italy, as a country, Meloni should start to think, okay, what does Italy have to do to maintain a positive future as Italy, not as a part of Europe, but as Italy. And there are things that it can do. It's secured. I mean, you got the Mediterranean around it. You got the Alps to the north, so it's hard to invade. It's easier to protect. It does have agriculture and some manufacturing base in the north, but Italy's got a lot of problems too. Obviously, they have a migrant problem. And there's a lot that needs to be done with that. So in Italy, they're not as cucked as the people, say, in Germany or Sweden are. That's good. But Italy, nonetheless, has a lot of work to do. And siding with the United States is the smart thing to do.